Good morning, students. The next part, what we're going to study is about the market supply curve. So, what is a market supply curve? The market supply curve will show the quantity supplied by the firm at a different level of the prices. It means what happens to the supply when there is a change in the price. It means it shows the output level which is shown along the x-axis that the firm in the market is going to manufacture corresponding to the different value of the market price shown along the y-axis. And we can explain the market supply curve with the help of a diagram, that how we are going to derive the market supply curve. So here in the diagram, I am going to just concentrate on the diagram. Just check the diagram. In the diagram, along the y-axis, that is the vertical axis, it is not shown here y, but it is the vertical axis. We have taken the price like P1, P2 and P3, and along horizontal axis we have taken the level of the output. Okay, here you can see that no firm is going to manufacture any level of output when the price is less than P1. So you can see the dotted lines here, three dotted lines along with P1, P2 and P3. You can see, and you're going to see the supply curves like S1, S2 and SM. So S1 is the assumption that you have taken, that is the supply curve of a firm 1, and S2 is the supply curve of a firm 2, and SM, what you're going to see, is the market supply. So here you have to remember the firm 1 will not go for any level of the output if the price is less than P1. You can see here the S1 line, it has started from P1 here. You can see it has started from P1. So below P1 there is no level of output. So that is firm 1, and firm 2 will not go for any output if the price is less than P2. Okay, and market price, it will not go for any output if it is less than P3. Okay, so here suppose we can explain it. Suppose there is a market with n number of firms. N number means what here? Any number of firms, namely firm 1, firm 2 and firm 3. So how many firms are there? You have taken the 3 firms. Okay, and if the market price is fixed at P, okay, suppose the market price we are going to fix at P. That price curve you can see there. Okay, suppose the market price is fixed at P. Okay, then what happens? The output which is going to be produced by the firms is the aggregate of all the 3 firms, that is P1, P2 and P3. So here 3 firms means what here? Firm 1, firm 2 and the market firm. So in the diagram we can see that we have supply curve of a firm 1 denoted by S1. Okay, so here firm 1 denoted by S1, firm 2 denoted by S2, and supply curve of firm 3, that is the market supply, denoted as a SM. You can see that SM here. Okay, so that is a SM. So whenever the market price is less than P1, when the market price is less than P1, both the firms will not go for any level of the output. Okay, because the price is less than P1 and the market supply will be 0. Whenever the price is less than P1, here less than P1, then the market supply will be 0, because the price is less, the supply will be less. And when the price is equal to or more than P1, here when the price is equal to or more than P1 but less than P2, more than P1 but less than P2, then the firm 1 is going to manufacture the goods which is equal to market supply Q3. Okay, so your price should be more than P1 but less than P2, then the output will be Q3. Okay, similarly when the price is more than or equal to P2 here. When the price is more than or equal to P2, both the firms will have a positive level of the output. That is, the firm 2 is going to manufacture the output to the level of Q4. To the level of Q4, which denotes when the price is going to increase, the supply will also increase. Okay, and suppose when we go for P3, that's the market price. Here what happens here, the P3 is more than P2 and P1. So whenever the price is more than or equal to P3, then the market supply will be SM, and where it's going to cover both the prices, that is the P1 and P2, and the output will be Q5. So what it denotes that whenever there is an increase in the price, automatically the supply will also increase. So this can be shown, the whatever diagram you have seen, that can be shown with the help of a numerical example also. And here we have to remember that whenever the market supply increases, the supply curve will shift towards the right, and when the market supply decreases, the supply curve will shift towards the left. So here the same supply curve can be explained with the help of a numerical example. So suppose there in a market there are two firms, that is the firm 1 and firm 2, and let the supply curve of the firm 1 be S1 of P, that is supply of firm 1 and the price of the firm 1. So if the price is less than 10, that is if the price is 0, then the supply will be 0. So in order to increase the supply, the price should be more than 10. So you have taken it as P minus 10. So suppose the price is 15, that is the market price is 15, that is 15 minus 10 is how much? 5. So here what happens here, the firm 1 is going to manufacture the goods. So here S1P shows that the firm 1 is going to produce an output of 0 if the market price is less than 10, and is going to produce the output if the price is more than or equal to 10. So this symbol, it indicates a greater than or equal to 10. And suppose the supply curve of the firm 2 is S2 of P, that is supply curve of firm 2 is S2 of P, that is supply of firm 2 into price, that is 0, that is to price less than 15. So if the price less than 15, the firm 2 will not go for any level of output. So here the price should be more than 15. So suppose the price is 25, then the firm 2 will going to produce a level of output. Okay, then when you come to the market supply, then it will come as SM of P, that is equal to S1 of P plus S2 of P, that is supply of firm 1 into price plus supply of firm 2 into price. So adding together we get a market supply, that is P minus 10. Okay, at 0 level of output, the firm will not go for any output, and for the second firm, the firm will not go for any output if the price is less than 15. But if the price is more than 10, then it is going to manufacture the goods. Whereas when you come to the market price, that is P minus 10 plus P minus 15, then P plus P is how much here? It is 2P. So 2P minus 25. What happens here? When the price is less equal to or greater than 25, then only the market supply will be more. If at all the price is less than 25, then there will be no supply in the market. So what it is going to indicate? It's going to indicate that whenever the price is more, the supply is more, and when the price is less, the supply is less. Therefore, there is a direct relationship between the price and supply. That is, when the price increases, the supply will increase, and when the price decreases, the supply will decrease. So this we have shown it with the help of a numerical example as well as with the help of a diagram. Okay, So we can say that there is a direct relationship between the price and supply. Okay, so this will come for the 5 marks. And in tomorrow's class, we are going to study about the price elasticity of supply. Thank you.